Have you ever stopped to wonder if your laundry detergent is actually worth what you're paying? We usually grab the brand we recognize. We assume clean is clean and that the price difference can't be that big of a deal. What you may not know is some detergents are basically scented water with just enough soap to feel like it worked. Others are more expensive but can quietly clean twice as much per dose. Once you start looking at what's actually inside some of these bottles, how diluted they are, how much cleaning chemistry you're really getting per wash, and how often you're quietly using more than recommended, the math gets uncomfortable fast. So today we're ranking 12 popular laundry detergents from worst value to best, not by smell, not by branding, not by popularity, but by what you actually get for your money. Let's get into it.
Number 12, Extra, sits at the bottom for a simple reason: dilution. This detergent is built to look cheap per bottle, not cheap per wash. When you break it down chemically, it has a much lower concentration of active cleaning surfactants than most mainstream brands. That means less grease cutting power, weaker stain removal, and a formula that relies heavily on fragrance to create the illusion of cleanliness.
Your clothes smell fresh, but a lot of the dirt is still there. And because it's weaker, people naturally pour more. A little extra for heavy loads, a little extra for stains, a little extra just to be safe. That turns a budget detergent into one of the worst cost per clean systems on the shelf. Cheap up front, but expensive over time. Number 11, Purex. Purex plays the same psychological game, but is just slightly better packaged. The price feels reasonable. The scent is strong, the bottle promises powerful cleaning, but when you look at performance testing and ingredient strength, Purex still sits far below the heavy hitters in actual soil removal. Most of what you're paying for is water, fragrance, and visual thickness. It works fine on lightly worn clothes, but struggles hard with sweat, oils, and real dirt, which again leads to overdosing. More detergent per load, more rewashing, more long-term cost. Purex feels like value, but mathematically, it isn't.
Number 10, Method. Method wins on aesthetics and environmental branding, and loses on raw cleaning economics. Its formulas are lighter, plant-based, and designed to be gentle. That's great for sustainability goals. But in practical laundry performance, it simply doesn't break down heavy grime efficiently. The problem is simple: it's weaker. It doesn't clean heavy dirt well, so people use more per wash to get results. That makes the bottle run out fast.
You're paying a premium for the brand philosophy, the bottle design, and the green positioning. What you're not getting is strong concentration. So again, more product per wash, more cycles to fully clean tougher loads, higher cost per real result. Method isn't bad detergent, it's just bad value if clean is the goal. Number 9, 7th generation. 7th generation improves on Method slightly in strength, but the economic issue remains the same. You're buying ethical sourcing, plant-based ingredients, and lower environmental impact. That's a valid choice, but it comes at the cost of lower cleaning density per dollar. They rely on weaker cleaning agents, so tough dirt and oils don't come out as easily, which means for normal family laundry like gym clothes, kids' messes, and everyday wear, you're using more detergent than recommended to reach the same results as stronger formulas. Great mission, mediocre value math. Number 8, Woolite. Woolite is built for one narrow purpose: protecting delicate fabrics. And for that, it does its job. The problem is that people use it as a general detergent. Its cleaning power is intentionally mild to avoid fiber damage, which makes it incredibly inefficient for everyday laundry. You're paying a premium for gentleness, not effectiveness. Need it for your silk sweaters? Perfect. But for your weekly laundry baskets? Now that's terrible economics. You end up with higher usage, weaker stain removal, and more cycles to feel satisfied. The bottom line is that it's a great niche product, but with awful everyday value. Number 7, Gain. Gain's real product isn't cleaning power, it's smell. The brand invests heavily in fragrance chemistry that makes clothes feel ultra-fresh, which tricks the brain into associating scent with cleanliness. And while its cleaning performance is decent, it's nowhere near the concentration of top-tier detergents. Basically, what you're mostly paying for is sensory satisfaction. Your laundry smells amazing, but the cleaning work being done per dollar is average at best. If fragrance matters most to you, gain feels worth it. But if value is more important, then you should know you're paying extra for perfume.
If you're enjoying these real-world breakdowns and want to stop overpaying for everyday stuff, hit subscribe. We break down products by real value, not marketing. Now let's move into the detergents that actually start earning their price. Number 6. All. All is where real value finally starts to appear. It doesn't rely on heavy fragrance, and it doesn't oversell on lifestyle branding. All simply focuses on solid cleaning performance at a fair price point. The formula contains a respectable amount of active enzymes and surfactants, giving it noticeably better stain removal than the cheaper brands, without the premium cost of the top performers.
It's not the strongest detergent on the shelf, but dollar for dollar, it delivers consistent and honest results. For many households, this is the baseline of good value. Number 5. Arm & Hammer. Arm & Hammer leans into chemistry that actually matters. Baking soda isn't a gimmick. It helps neutralize odors and loosen greasy buildup, which makes the detergent far more effective on sweaty clothes, workwear, and everyday grime. Their formulas tend to be stronger than most budget brands, while still staying affordable. You don't need to overdose as much. Instead, you get real cleaning power per scoop. It may not completely remove heavy stains like the premium brands, but in cost-to-performance balance, it punches well above its price. This is where value really starts to accelerate. Number 4. Ariel. Ariel is a concentration monster, and most people don't even realize it. In many markets, its formula is far more powerful per milliliter than most typical American detergents. That means smaller doses clean larger loads effectively. It cuts through dirt quickly while handling grease exceptionally well, and it does it all without relying on fragrances to fake results. The bottle costs more upfront, but the cost per successful wash drops sharply once you use it properly. This is one of those detergents where value hides in strength, not the price tag.
Number 3. Kirkland Signature. Kirkland is proof that a private label can destroy big brands on value. Its detergent formulas are packed with enzymes and high cleaning concentration, often comparable to premium brands. While being sold at warehouse pricing, you get strong performance, large volume, and a low cost per load. There's no luxury branding markup, no scent obsession, no fancy bottle tax, just cleaning chemistry at scale. For families that run laundry non-stop, Kirkland quietly becomes one of the cheapest ways to get high-level performance. It's a pure value play. Number 2. Persil. Persil is engineered like a professional-grade cleaner. It's extremely concentrated with high enzyme content and designed to break down tough stains fast. It outperforms most mainstream detergents on grease, protein stains, and deep soil, often using smaller doses. Yes, the bottle looks expensive, but per load, Persil consistently ends up cheaper than mid-tier brands once you factor in how little you need. This is performance value, strong chemistry, doing more work per dollar. Number 1. Tide. Tide receives our number 1 spot not because it's cheap, but because it's efficient. Its formulas combine powerful surfactants with enzyme blends that attack multiple types of stains at once. That means less detergent per load, fewer rewashes, and more consistent cleaning across fabrics. It's engineered to work.
Laundry detergent is one of those categories where the shelf lies to you. The cheapest bottles usually cost the most over time. The prettiest branding rarely cleans the best, and the strongest formulas often look expensive until you do the math. Once you start thinking in cost per clean instead of cost per bottle, the entire aisle makes sense.